Definition of sparrows: little brown jobs that hide in the underbrush. Well, they're not skulking to be perverse. Underbrush is where they find their food, seeds, and besides, they're trying to avoid being eaten. As for the little brown job part of the definition, yeah, telling them apart can fry your brain and humble you. But then again, consider the beauty of small, delicate objects. Bees and wildflowers, ice crystals, and sparrows. Remember that these muted creatures often sing with such gusto that their bodies quake. The song sparrow is at once the easiest sparrow to identify and the hardest. Hard because there's regional variation, both in song and in appearance. But then again, basic patterns exist for his plumage and his melody. Learn the pattern for his song, and the variations will be as welcome as a jazz riff on an old standard. Same with variations in appearance. Alaskan song sparrows are half again as large as the ones in South Carolina. The Alaskan variety needs more bulk to withstand colder temperatures. Subspecies that live in marshes are darker than desert subspecies because the darker colors help them repel marshy parasites. But no matter, you'd still recognize Aunt Tildy if she dyed her hair. Learn the patterns, and the variations won't hamper you when you travel elsewhere. And the song sparrow is an important bird to be able to identify because he's the most likely one to pop out into plain sight. And besides, he's like the default sparrow, so common and widespread that he's the first to spring to mind when you come across a little brown job. Practically anywhere you travel in the Northern Hemisphere, you're likely to spot a song sparrow. Or rather, you'll spot one of the 24 subspecies, because that's how many genetically distinct populations of song sparrow exist. 24. The greatest number of subspecies of any bird in North America. Give them some brush to hide in, and whether it be desert, marshland, prairie, or suburban lawn with bird feeders, song sparrows will thrive. So, say you're in a new location and you hear a song that sort of fits the pattern. Now, this stranger's song starts with 3 abrupt notes, followed by a trill. The mnemonic is Madge, 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 put on the tea kettle, ettle, ettle. Of course, the first 3 notes might get shortened to 2. Or the trill might end up as a brief buzz. If just hearing this new bird's song leaves you unsure, then of course you need to look at him, and here's what to look for. 2 rusty stripes on the head, and a rust eye stripe. Notice the rusty malar stripes right here, like a Fu Manchu mustache. And look for the stick pin on the chest. And oh yes, he has a long reddish or rufous tail. It's tempting not to apply yourself to learning all 48 of the sparrows in the States. I get that. But if you're only going to master one of them, make it the song sparrow.